The whole Young Heart sequence, it's a long stretch where really we're just relying on one piece of music, which was something of a luxury in the context of a film which jumps around so much. And that gave us the opportunity to take this one piece and serve it up in a number of different ways. Like a very long remix with no constraints in terms of the coherence of the mix itself, which you wouldn't be able to do as a record, so that was a lot of fun.
We were shooting the film in Mexico City and our music team were in London, so it sort of led to lots of late nights huddled around a speakerphone reviewing the track. In those days we didn't have email or MP3s or the internet to help us out with this. It was very basic. It was Baz with a recorder in his hand, which we would then hand over to the choreographer the next morning with the latest version of the song.
We all sort of understood the language we were speaking and what we were aiming at. And so sometimes being that separated geographically wasn't as much of a problem as it might have otherwise been.
Oh, that's great. Listen, I think it sounds fantastic. I mean, the good thing about it is that it's really got that, you know, that thing about that early disco feel is that it's tragic, but it's really joyous. Yeah.
I don't think it was ever the case that we would be presenting something and Baz would think, oh, they've just gone off in completely the wrong direction. You know, we would often present something and he would say, that's not good enough, do it again, but that's a different thing.
Young Hearts Run Free, it goes through its journey from being, you know, hands in the air, handbag, disco, and then when he takes the mythical love drugs, it goes into being a kind of rave track, and then there's a mad moment with Fulgencia Capulet that's kind of, you know, we're at a sort of gangster's Cuban party, and then it becomes all too much and it's wild and it's crazy, and then Romeo.